Okay, so today we're diving into something everyone's got an opinion on.
Good education.
Right. Everyone's been a student at some point, so.
Exactly. But what actually makes education quality? We've got research, reports, the whole shebang to try and figure that out.
Yeah, we're talking about defining what quality even means,
Looking at how teachers are evaluated.
curriculum choices, how data is used, so much.
Buckle up, listeners, we're going deep. And to guide us, we've got an expert here who really knows their stuff.
Well, I try. Excited to unpack all this.
Me too. Let's start basic. When you hear quality education, what pops into your head? I bet everyone listening has their own idea.
I bet so too. That's the thing, there's no single definition. Even researchers debate it.
Like, my grandma might say respect for teachers, but someone else might say cutting-edge tech.
Exactly. Our sources, though, they lean towards judging the whole experience. The teaching, what's being taught, does it lead to kids actually learning?
Makes sense. Like my best teacher ever, Mr. Garcia, he wasn't fancy, but he made us love history. That's what matters. Engaging teaching, no matter the method, that's got to be part of quality, right?
Totally. Which brings us to teachers themselves.
Yeah,
Evaluations. Always a bit stressful, no.
for sure. But the goal shouldn't be to scare teachers. Our sources emphasize that.
It's about helping them get better, yeah.
Exactly. One study even showed that good feedback actually makes teachers stay in the job longer.
Huh, interesting. But, like, I had a boss once whose feedback was just a list of my flaws. Not helpful.
Ugh, we've all been there. The sources say the how matters, specific advice, not just complaints.
And recognizing what teachers do well alongside where they can improve, right?
Spot on. Like, you're great at building rapport, but let's work on time management, actionable stuff.
Makes way more sense.
Yeah.
And speaking of different approaches, curriculum. One school's all about textbooks, another's all projects.
Huge variation. Our sources really stress how diverse kids are, so one size fits all doesn't cut it.
Right, like project-based learning, awesome for some, but a kid who needs structure might flounder.
Totally. That's where these reports get into specific models. Project-based, like you said, can lead to deeper understanding, but it's demanding on teachers, too.
Oh yeah, got to plan, guide those projects, not just lecture from a book.
Exactly. So traditional methods might be easier to manage, but maybe not as engaging for every student.
It's like finding the right tool for the job.
Mm.
And this is where data comes in, right? Seeing what's working.
Yep. Think of it like a doctor using tests. Data helps us see which methods work for which kids.
And to spot school-wide issues too, like, lots of kids struggling with X. What's up?
Precisely. It's about using data responsibly. It's not a magic bullet, but a powerful tool.
But are we even measuring the right things? Standardized tests, they don't tell the whole story, do they?
Big point. One report pushes for a wider view. Tests plus projects, presentations, even kids reflecting on their own learning.
So much richer than just a number on a page.
Right. It's about understanding how they learn, not just what they know at this second.
It's complex. We've got teacher growth, curriculum fit, using data wisely.
Yeah.
Any big takeaway for you so far?
I think it all boils down to this. Recognizing that there's no one-size-fits-all in education.
Totally. It's tailoring the experience for teachers and D students.
And constantly reflecting, okay, is this working? How do we know? And if not, what do we change?
Couldn't have said it better myself. But before we go, gotta leave folks with something to chew on. All this focus on quality, on data, does it risk leaving some kids behind in the process?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Right. Something to think about. Thanks for diving deep with us, everyone. Lots to consider here.